One thing I always tell my students, I teach branding and social media at the University of Florida, and there's one thing I can't teach, and that is the desire to truly be in the know and to genuinely want to read up on headlines and to want to be aware of what's popular and what people are talking about. I don't think it really works to do marketing in a vacuum anymore. It's smart for brands to have someone who's genuinely interested in culture, who I don't want to say chronically online because that isn't the best either, but just has a genuine interest in understanding culture, being where the people are, joining conversations and monitoring trends. That's really where you have a lot of opportunity as a brand. And if you're just doing marketing in a vacuum, if you're not checking in with what's culturally relevant, what's culturally appropriate.
If you went up to people at a dinner party, which basically those don't exist anymore. The internet is now the dinner party. But if you go up to the dinner party, it's kind of like the "Hello, fellow kids" meme with Steve Buscemi. You're curious. Yeah, you mentioned, like, shout out to Pod Save America, the term terminally online, that golden era 10 years ago of, Wendy's or Arby's or anybody else being able to clap back probably doesn't exist. The brand being willing to bend a little and be malleable on their brand to make it fit the audience and the culture.
Yeah. And you have to put trust in your social media managers. And especially when you're doing things like that in real time, I've seen a lot
Mm-hmm.
of great ideas die because they have to go through so many approvals. And, maybe brands need that to an extent, but there's so many golden moments that you're missing out on if you don't just trust your audience, embrace risk a little more. Otherwise, it's not remarkable.